Hello everyone, myself Nakshatra Garg. I am a data science and business analytics intern at the Sparks Foundation. And during my internship, I have worked on a task named Exploratory Data Analysis on Superstore retail data. The motive of this task is to gain some insights out of the dataset and see where our business can be improved. So starting with the Jupyter notebook, you can see I have imported the necessary modules and fetched the dataset using pandas.readcsv function. This is the initial data set, how it looks. And now moving over to the insights part, you can see using describe method, the count of each column, which is numerical, mean, standard deviation, and minimum value, etc. The shape of the dataset is 9,994 rows and 13 columns. Again, you can see more information using the info method. It shows the no-null count for each column and data type for each column in the dataset. It's good to see that there are no null values in the dataset. Next is an unique method, which shows the number of unique entries in each column of the dataset. You can see the number of unique entries in each column. There are only 4 unique entries in ship mode, only 1 in country, and etc. You can see for each column here. Next part is data cleaning. It's again a code for checking for null values. We already know from the info method that we do not have any null values in our data set. Next is duplicated data. We'll have to check for duplicated data if we do have any in our data set. I've used an if block here and it drops the duplicate values from the data set. If there were, they have been dropped, and I can see that the shape of the dataset is changed. So there were some duplicated values in the dataset and they have been dropped now, which is a good thing. Now next we are dropping the country column using the df.drop method because in country column there are same values for each row, and in place equal to true make sure that it is completely removed from the dataset. Now the shape of the dataset becomes this into 12 columns. Now next we will drop the ship mode column because it only contains the 4 unique values and it doesn't seems much helpful in the dataset, so I will drop it using again df.drop method. That's it for the data cleaning part, and here you can see a heat map of the correlation between all the numerical features of the dataset. I have used the df.core method and then I have used the cbond library to generate a heat map for the same. The a0 equal to true makes sure that the numeric values that you can see in each heat map are visible. Now next you can see sns.countPlot method, which plots the segment column of the dataset, and we can see that consumer has the most entries in the dataset, followed by corporate and home office. Then I have plotted the category column, and we can see the office supplies has the most entries in the dataset, followed by furniture and then technology. Now you can see there is a visualization for profit distribution by region. On x-axis you can see the regions, on y-axis you can see the profit, and the U is furniture, office supplies and technology, which are the categories. All the values you can see are mostly positive, but here in central region, in furniture you can see there is a loss. And further investigating for it, we can see the most discounts are offered in the central region and in the furniture category. That's why maybe there is a loss in the central region for furniture category. Now here you can see the visualization for profit and sales across categories. I have used the group by method, dot sort values method, and dot plot dot bar method here to plot a bar chart for this. Here you can see there is most sales in technology category and The most profit is also in the technology category, followed by the most sales are in furniture, but there is least profit in the furniture category. Next, we can see office supplies, and there is second most profit in this category. Then we can see profit and sales across subcategories. It's a bit long graph because there are lots of subcategories. But again, phone is a subcategory of technology, and here are the most sales in phones, and the most profit is in copiers, which is again another technology. Profit and sales across states. The most sales are in California region, followed by New York, and the most profits are also in these regions. If we see in Texas, there is loss in Texas. So the observation we can make from this is that the states of California and New York, we can see here, are having the highest number of sales, means buyers, and North Dakota has the least. So business are most successful in California, New York, but we can work in West Virginia, North Dakota, and Maine. Furniture is the only loss-making category, that too in the central region due to higher discount rates, as we talked above. Profit and sales are maximum in the technology category. Phones and copiers are the most profitable subcategories. Thus, we can work to make our business more profitable in other categories and subcategories. Profit and sales are maximum in the west and minimum in the south. Thus, there is a need to work in south and central regions. So that's it in this video. Thank you.